Alright, I present to you the winner of our Summer Songwriter Challenge, Brody Adams, with his song Untitled Metalcore Composition. I haven't listened to it yet, but I know he's the winner because he's the only one who submitted. Anyway, we're going to check it out. I'm going to give my comments in it. If you want to listen to the song itself, I'll leave a link down in the description. Spooky. Intro's louder than the song. Sick vocals. I think that fill was probably too long. That tempo switch up was sick. The chord choice here is really kind of weird, but I like it. Like 2000s mathcore vibes here. Sick. This is cool. This is really cool. So it's way too quiet. Can't hear it. I love the drumming on this. Sick. Yeah, the drumming on this is sick. That was really cool. That was really cool. Let me just go back to... Let me think. I think it was here. Yeah, so like when that chuggy breakdown bit comes in, I kind of want you to make more of an event of it. Or like, I guess I could say that for the track in general. Like, it would have been great if it wasn't just like a string of parts and it was more like each part felt more like there was focus surrounding it. Because I feel like the parts themselves are sick and all the playing is obviously great. It could probably have been done to being recorded on a click, but I'm not going to harp on that. But my main, if I was to pick out a problem with it, it would be it doesn't feel like the parts have been given enough of their own space to shine. It just feels like they're kind of stuck onto each other. So then maybe that would have been like more transitions, like strong like guitar fills or transitions, or big changes in the musicality. Because for example, when that breakdown comes in, it doesn't feel like it has the impact that it probably should. And maybe that's just a production thing, because obviously the production here is quite like rough and ready, and I love that. But you hear bands from back in the day who had similar styles of production who you could still hear like clear focus in each of the parts. So that's maybe something I'd think about. Let me just go back to the start. I wanted to hear that fill again that I said was too long, because maybe in the context of the song it isn't actually. I think it was here, yeah, after this bit. I can't tell what the vocals are saying, but the vocal tone is sick. Yeah, that fill could have just been that first bit, and it would have kept the momentum of that intro. I think this bit here, I think that's probably unnecessary, but that's just like a personal preference thing. Let me just kind of skip around and see if I point anything else out. Yeah, as I said before, the chords are like, you've got like some weird chords going on. I love it. I love the weird chords. I love how you're not like kind of sticking to metalcore norms or whatever, but I would have liked to hear something that kind of ties it together, as in like something we've heard before that you can kind of tie it together, which I don't think, I could be wrong, but I don't think you've done that here, which kind of makes the song feel a bit all over the place. Because you could have had the same parts that you've got now, and then had like one small bit from the start that you put maybe in the middle and maybe towards the end, and that would kind of help glue the three sections together, if that makes sense. Whereas right now it's just kind of like completely different things going through. And I feel like it would have been a bit stronger, kind of in terms of memorability, if we had some sort of repeating element that goes through the song. And I'm not talking about like, it doesn't have to be a chorus. Obviously, the original song for the Songwriting Challenge had a chorus. It doesn't have to have a chorus, but it would have been nice to have some sort of repeating element. I believe we heard one riff twice. I could be wrong there, but I think we heard a riff twice, but it wasn't enough to make it feel like it was tying it together, if that makes sense. But overall, I really like this. I like how different it is to the stuff here nowadays. I like how it kind of harks back to the early 2000s sound, which, you know, I love so much. So well done, Brody. You're gonna receive the prize. If you guys want to have your songs reviewed in a similar way on the channel, I'm gonna put out an email later this week, so you can sign up for the email list in the description. I'm gonna put an email out later this week, and if you've got anything you want me to watch, anything you want me to listen to, I'll do that on the channel. But until next time, that's all I got for you. Well done, Brody, and I'll see you later.